Hey up, it's Steve from Old Yorkshire Geek, and a bit of news. I haven't done any news for a while, have I? But this is about Tomb Raider. This is from a couple of days ago. Remember the Amazon TV series, not the Netflix animated one, which apparently has been renewed for a season 2, a second season. But the Amazon live-action Tomb Raider, written and produced, show run by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, has apparently run into a bit of a problem. It may have been cancelled. This is according to That Park Place via the Mail Online. I'll put both links in the description. I'm not going to look at the Mail Online article. Too many ads. They don't let you see it without, all the ads, and there's too many. I don't know how they live with themselves. But anyway, here we go. So here's the article. But before we start, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the video, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you subscribed already, if I can speak, and all that stuff. Explore the description for links for stuff like merch and my books and other stuff and all that. And become a member, and you can get exclusive videos and early access videos and all that malarkey. And super chats and super thanks, greatly appreciated. Right. Where were we? Oh, yes, That Park Place. Marvin Montanero. Amazon Tomb Raider series was reportedly dead after $100 million Phoebe Waller-Bridge deal produces nothing. And then they're showing a still from the Netflix animated series for some reason. Maybe they'll mention it. Right, off we go. It appears to be game over for the Phoebe Waller-Bridge Amazon Tomb Raider series, the high-profile reboot, once touted as a flagship franchise for Prime Video. I stared into camera then. I'm not on screen for reasons, but Rings of Power was the flagship thing for Amazon, wasn't it? But anyway, never mind. The high-profile reboot, once touted as a flagship franchise for Prime Video, is now reportedly dead, and with it, another chapter closes in the long, expansive saga of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's $100 million no-content deal. And there she is. She did Fleabag. She became super famous after Fleabag, the series that she wrote and starred in, became successful, and then she was like rocketed to superstardom, didn't she? She started doing rewrites of blockbuster movies like James Bond and all that. She appeared in Star Wars in Solo. Well, her voice did, as that annoying robot, droid. What else did she do? Oh, she did some rewrites on, I said that, didn't I? James Bond, No Time to Die, which I didn't mind that film, apart from the ending. I thought it was fine. People said it were all girl bossy, because they had a female 007. They didn't have a female James Bond, they had a female 007, which is different, but anyway, whatever. And then infamously she were in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery, which was bloody awful. Mostly because of her, to be honest. But anyway, right. Back in November, Game of Thrones and Dark Phoenix star Sophie Turner was reportedly in final negotiations to play Lara Croft. Now, Sophie Turner is beautiful. She's not Lara Croft, is she? But anyway. While not officially announced by Amazon, multiple outlets cited her as the frontrunner for the iconic role in the Tomb Raider series. But now, according to Mail Online, via Game Fragger, those plans have been scrapped. The show is dead, insiders say, due to Waller-Bridge's slow-moving scripts and Turner's other commitments. The project, greenlit by ousted Amazon Studios head Jennifer Salke, if that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. I've heard it pronounced Salke and Salk. Whatever, it looks like Salke to me. Was originally pitched as an epic globe-trotting series and marked a major piece of Amazon's big-budget IP strategy. That plan now lies in ruins. Is that because of Jennifer Salke's exit? Is there a big, cleaning of the decks going on at Amazon? Probably not. Waller-Bridge, best known for Fleabag and ruining Indiana Jones, signed a $20 million per year overall deal with Amazon in 2019, a contract that cost the studio a reported $100 million in total and yielded exactly 0 shows or films. When that deal expired in 2022, Salke renewed it, and just before her own departure in 2025, she converted it into a non-exclusive first-look agreement for significantly less money. And there's Jennifer Salke. who just seems to throw money. Oh, she used to throw money about with gay abandon, didn't she? With the emphasis on gay. But anyway, still, that's 6 years, over $100 million, and nothing produced. The Amazon Tomb Raider reboot was supposed to be Waller-Bridge's breakout streaming blockbuster, but like so many of the streamer's expensive experiments, Citadel, which I've still never seen, The Rings of Power, it fizzled before it even began. Don't forget Wheel of Time, again, which I've never seen, but anyway. Waller-Bridge once said, Tomb Raider has been a huge part of my life. I feel incredibly privileged to be bringing it to television. I can't wait to go on this adventure, bats and all. Instead, the bats are staying in the cave, and the series is never happening. And there we go, another still from the animated Tomb Raider. Why not show Angelina Jolie or whatever? Anyway, never mind. Meanwhile, Turner's casting had already raised eyebrows among fans. Despite positive buzz from ITV's Joan, the Amazon Tomb Raider series would have been her first time leading a major action franchise. With Angelina Jolie, Alicia Vikander, wasn't a good film with her in it, although it did stick close to the reboot game, but anyway, that's by the way. And Hayley Atwell, who did the voice of the animated Lara, and looks more like Lara than any of the other actresses, if you know what I mean. And Hayley Atwell, all having taken a stab at the character in film and animation, Turner would have had large boots to fill. Now that's no longer a concern, and there's Phoebe Waller-Bridge again. So what did Amazon really get from this years-long Waller-Bridge investment? One hit, Fleabag, licensed from the BBC, a cancelled Tomb Raider series, and a very expensive reminder that star power doesn't always equal output. So it appears to be gone, not going to do it anymore, probably because of Jennifer Salke's exit. Will we see other things get cancelled or streamlined or pruned back? Will we see the next season of Rings of Power? Will that be pruned? I think they'll end it more quickly because the contract was for 50 hours for Rings of Power, or for 50 hours of television, and I think they'll do longer episodes to try and get it out of the way more quickly. That's what I think they'll do. Because I think they're about halfway now to that. I think they've done about 25 hours. Anyway, so there we go. We're not going to get a Tomb Raider live-action TV series, apparently. Thank God for that, to be honest. Because I don't think it would have been good. Because not a lot of stuff is good. When you're talking about franchises and licenses, they do tend to bugger stuff up these days, don't they? To be completely honest. For the most part. So maybe we've dodged a bullet there. $100 million bullet that Amazon paid for. But when you say Amazon paid for it, they didn't. The Amazon subscribers and people that buy things off Amazon paid for it, didn't they? It's not coming straight out of Jeff Bezos's pocket. But anyway, he's just busy sending celebrities up, hopping up into space and back. Such as Katy Perry's going up, isn't she? All-woman crew. They're not a crew. It's the world's most expensive roller coaster, isn't it? That's what it is Blue Origin. They just bounce them up into space and they just come straight back down again. They don't do anything. They just float about for like 5 minutes, if that, and then come back down. They don't do anything. I'm sure they're told what to do in case of emergencies, and that's about it, isn't it? They don't they don't do anything, do they? They're just, that's it, they're tourists. It's not a crew. Anyway, whatever. I'm waffling. So anyway, I think we've dodged a bullet. The animated series on Netflix wasn't amazing either, to be completely honest. I didn't hate it, but I wouldn't have been bothered if they hadn't have done a second season. But apparently we are getting one. But anyway, which is probably all we'll get, because you know what Netflix is like for renewing stuff. But anyway, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. So thanks for watching, and wherever you are, look after each other, and until next time, I'll say there. I'll do the thumbs up. Yorkshire geek with stories to